Oh, what's up, guys? It is time for another episode of an awesome replay pack. Just came out. You're about to go over those replays on some of your other shows, and we've got a new patch that's going to break those replays. On the plus side, new patch notes to talk about. That is, of course, what we're going to be going over in this video. Thank you for hanging out. General added 4 new console skin rewards for registering a copy of Warcraft 3 Reforged Spoils of War Edition. So console skin rewards. For those who don't know what the hell a console skin is, well, I still get asked about this all the time. So if you go into your collection in StarCraft, this tab, consoles is actually a tab that is up here that's somewhat new. Oh, there's a machined one I can buy? Cool. So let's take, oh, they're already in game. Check it. Okay, so the Horde one is all kind of wooden. There's some like spikes. Okay, yeah, like an orc fort. There's like a little skull here with some cool stripes of blood written on, painted on it. Scourge is, of course, all bony. Is there must be so many bad jokes, boner jokes about undead, right? Guys, if you know
That
any,
must be awkward though. Like when the first time you're naked with a woman, she's like, "What? You have 2 belly buttons?"
indeed, Maynard, I agree. If anyone has any good jokes about undead and boners, please share them in Twitch chat. I'd love to see them. Thank you very much, Porjul, for the 2 months. So yeah, cool bony one there. Sentinel, the Night Elf one, actually has leaves on it. So this has got to be my favorite, 100%. So I've got to buy Warcraft 3 because I really want that fucking overlay. Oof, maybe I'll hold off for a day and I'll message Blizzard and be like, guys, can I please get a key? And they'll be like, fuck off, fucking buy it, pig. Oh, Vorazin Nerazim Twitch Prime 2019 bundle. That's how you got that purple overlay. Oh, I kept going into, you can actually, if you watch someone's first person view in a replay and they were using this console, you will get this console. So I was watching people's replays in coaching and other things, and I would go in and I would get these pink buttons, and I actually thought my game was having a rendering issue because I was like, why is everything bright fucking pink? I was very confused. Anyway, there's a bunch of other ones. I'm still using the remastered ones. It has the little APM counter there, which I really like, which says Serral when you get over 1,000 APM, which is just sick. Anyways, so very exciting balance changes there. Got some new console skins. 8 portraits on the War Chest BlizzCon 2019 comics for players who purchased the War Chest. Okay, so that was those. They popped up just when I logged into StarCraft just before. It's like an Egon and a few other portraits. Fair enough. Okay, cool. So there should be a WCS champion portrait. So we should have had a nice portrait of Dark as well, actually. Okay, let's take a very quick look. Let's check out that, shall we? So augments. So we'll go portraits. So we only want the earned ones. And where is the new Dark one, do you think? Do you think it'll be down the bottom? So I think Dark.
That must be awkward though. Like when the first time you're naked with a woman, she's like, "What? You have 2 belly buttons?"
There he is. Wait, that's the 2018 one. That's from the year before. Oh, I already had Dark on, didn't I? Okay. I don't know why they announced it, unless they just released another one. I already had this dark portrait. Fair enough. That's weird. Anyways, let's actually look at the balance changes, guys. So there's some co-op changes. I have no idea what any of this means. As someone who does no co-op content, not the person to talk to, you should go check out people like Nathanius and whoever else who actually... Zergirl. Go check out Kathy. I'm sure she's talked about it and understands what the hell any of that means. Let's go to the changes I care about. Resonating Glaives has been reverted. Everyone complained about this, but I actually was getting to the point where there were a few moments where I saw the new Resonating Glaives with a short-timed duration with a 60% boost. I actually saw it being more useful in 1 or 2 situations, and I was starting to come around and think, ooh, maybe this is cool. Just a little bit. There were still times where I was like, well, that's really friggin' bad. They've gone and reverted it. It was a weird change to start, the Resonating Glaives change. They were like, we don't want the Adept to be like a raw fighting unit. So we're going to make it more of like a one burst of attack after it shades into a mineral line. And you're like, but they're already way worse than Zealots in in combat. So, outside of PvP timing attacks, before your opponent gets more than 1 Archon, like, they were pretty useless, right, in big battles. So, yeah. Here's the big one, guys. Microbial Shroud radius increased from 3 to 3.5. Microbial Shroud energy cost reduced from 100 to 75. Oh my. Remove the hive research requirement from Microbial Shroud. That's the biggest one. So basically, this is huge, 3.5, by the way. And because you don't need a hive, you know what, guys? I will actually upgrade that on my, like, 2 or 3 infestors and actually try to use that spell against Protoss air armies now. I'm a big fan of playing Hydra, Lurker, Viper at the moment, where I'm trying to keep that carrier count low, but there are games where they just, like, push through 10 Spore Crawlers and 30 Hydralisks and my Lurkers. Being able to throw Microbial Shroud on top of my Lurkers so they can't be focused down by the carriers is going to be big, as well as on my Hydras. Now, why the Lurkers? Often, the players who kill me the most, they bring in their carriers. They shift click, they focus fire down, like the 3 Lurkers at the front, and then their High Templar can get in there and storm all my Hydras. If this sounds like a pretty bad setup for me, only having 3 Lurkers to zone out their High Templar, it's because I'm usually way behind if I've let my opponent build 8 carriers and a mothership. I'm usually in a pretty bad position where I'm trying to hang on with not that many units. But yeah, Microbial Shroud, I mean, it could actually be really nice. The Hive research requirement, I was always like, wait, you've got this spell which is super niche. It only blocks 50% of air to ground damage. Like, what? And you need an upgrade for it. And it's on the spellcaster, which is not that important for anti-air anymore now that Infested Terran's gone, so you don't have that much of a reason to have Infestors. Like, a couple is good for fungal, but it's like, other than that, it's not that important. And then I was like, wait, it's Hive Tech and it costs a lot of money? That's crazy. Sorry, guys, there are trucks outside. Apologize for the beeping. I'm sure that's cutting through my microphone. It's one of the trucks slowly reversing outside. Other than that, there's some bug fixes in co-op. Removed Infested Terran from the help and hotkey menus. These are all just bugs. So, yeah. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Oh, map changes. Fixed an issue where heavy artillery... Oh, that's a team map. Okay, Simulacrum, that's a 1v1 map. Fixed an issue where a ground doodad was not flush with the terrain. I don't know what that means. In line with the terrain, I guess. It looked like it was somewhere where it wasn't, because flush normally means, like, in line, right? I don't know. World of Sleepers updated the lobby screenshots to account for recent changes. Okay. They changed. I guess the screenshot maybe still showed the purple gases, and the purple gases aren't there, because that's the only change I know that happened to World of Sleepers, so it's very minor, but sure, that's good. Zen fixed an issue where units could see through line of sight blockers at certain locations. Oh, okay, so the line of sight blockers were a little bit buggy, and they fixed that. Good to know. Anyone who figured that out in the couple of weeks the map pool's been out, you've just had your advantage and your intuition removed. Get wrecked. See, those are the players who figure that shit out. They're the ones who were like the gods of gaming in the year 2000. Back when they could figure this shit out and no one else knew about it because almost no one actually hung out on forums talking with them. And it never got fixed or patched in games back then as well. So they would just be better players because they were good at figuring out all the little holes and ways to abuse the game, which was awesome. So very mini patch, guys. Nothing too exciting there. I mean, there was 16 pages of co-op news. You guys can let me know if there was something important there. I don't know. Apparently, they lowered and raised some difficulties. I don't know. I don't know what it means. What's a doodad? A doodad is just like a little, yeah. Okay, a better definition than what I was going to say. JLA says it's a gadget or other object whose name the speaker does not know or cannot recall. Basically, you have like a little rock or a little tree or anything, any little terrain, on the map. That's a doodad. It's a thingamajig. Acrobob adds. Very technical. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry, very short patch notes. Not that much to talk about. I appreciate you hanging out. We'll see you in the next video.